Canine, Starbirdy, Peachy, Not Zabs, Alchemy. Welcome all. For those of you who have followed me for a while, I do start my reads off with a prayer, so bear with me. And Lady Lucia, welcome in. Divine Spirit, I pray that all are lifted out of clouds into the sunshine and promise of hope. That freedom, peace, acceptance and understanding become a valuable currency with abundance for all. O Divine Spirit, I pray that the works in this stream deliver evidence of the eternity of the human spirit, flowing into faith that our combined prayers are limitless. Amen. And for those of you who are relatively new, that prayer came from a meditation in the circle that prompted me to stream. And I've read it before but haven't read it in a while, so bought it back. And yes, we have subs in the queue, so boosting subs, then VIPs. So Starbirdy, you are up first. And my guide told me I've got to dig through the bag. Dig through the bag. The Gilded Tarot. Haven't used this in a while. It's a Ciro Marcinetti deck, so don't worry. Yes, Starbirdy, just say hi. Okay. And thank you for the hydrate. Coffee. Oh, and yes, I haven't attached it yet, but I will have a Ko-fi thing where you can buy me a cup of coffee. I bought my coffee the other day and seriously, it's gone up. As with everything's gone up. Okay. But Starbirdy, I'm picking up that you're being inundated with hand-me-downs. And when I say that, I'm reminded of the song Secondhand Rose. And I always loved that song because I had secondhand clothes even though I was an eldest. And I still have some. They've lasted and lasted and lasted. And I feel you're being given other people's clothes. Please don't take it as an offence. I feel they're beautiful and expensive. I don't feel they were bought cheaply. So just let me know if you can relate to that. People giving you clothes. And back in the day, they were made better. Yeah. And they're lovely. They're expensive too, is what I want to say to you. The people that are gifting it to you are never bought cheap. Okay, let's see what we have for you. Okay. I feel you're worried about making ends meet. The clothing industry is unsustainable. Exactly, Lady Lucia. We don't hand down clothes anymore because they usually fall apart before we get a chance to. Oh, Starbirdy, you've got nothing to worry about. But aren't you lucky that you're going through this in a time where the moo-moo has come back in? Yeah, fast fashion. We're going through decades of fashion in a year when it used to be every decade had their style. Don't worry, it's screwed up with what my guide showed me because they used to show me fashion. But now that fashion is changing so quickly, there's They've stopped doing that. They've started showing me different things. Star, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Sun as your first 3 cards. Money may feel a bit tight, but I'm getting the impression that family-wise on your partner's side, there is a nest egg. Yeah, but it's not only the economy, Lady Lucia. I find it wasteful. I learnt to sew, I won't lie. But I've got clothes that I still wear now that are 40, 50 years old. And I'm 52, so some of them are hand-me-downs that I got when I started working. And they're still well made. Hello, Horse-Drawn Portrait, welcome in. Star, I feel like there's a fund set aside by your person or your person's family for this type of situation. And it's going to be dipped into a little bit earlier than intended. There you go. Clothes are expensive, but I can take in and let out. I'm actually taking some things in, which I'm happy about, but I take things in and let them out as my body changes. So, yes, if you learn to sew. And DJ Killercam, welcome in. I feel there's something that you're unaware of. There's your person and their family are having disagreements. Not necessarily over the top disagreements, but enough to interfere with your person's happiness. I feel you will have noticed your person's happiness change. It's not you. Yeah, it's not you. And can you understand having a little bit of doubt as to your person's sincerity towards you? Just a little bit of doubt. Yeah, you've noticed his energy change. You've had doubt that it's his feelings towards you. I'm not seeing that. His feelings towards you are still bubbling. And if you wanted confirmation, there's the Four of Wands. The transparency, or the thing I feel being kept hidden, is the disagreement within the family. Yeah. I feel your person doesn't want to involve you in it. And I know when you're a couple, you should include everything. No. There's some things that are family ties that really would take too much explaining. It would take like 20 years of explaining. But your person is going to come up. There you go, King of Wands energy. Your person's going to come up with the needed money. It's still going to be a juggle, but it is for everyone at the moment. As Lady Lucia said, we're in an economy that is changing. It's actually catching up. In Australia, we didn't go through the GFC. So Australians have not had a dip in their economy since 1992. So we've got generations that are unaware. Yes, you respect his family and their dynamics, so your person does not want to interfere with that respect. And I'm picking up that there's a feeling that if he told you what was going on, you would lose respect. And he doesn't want that to happen. And your final card in the mega read, the World card. To me, To me, the World card is fates, and the fates are going to align. I feel this does affect you and your child, but it has to do with the money that's put aside. If you're unaware of it, the family has money put aside for generations for education or for needs that a family member might have. And, oh, DJ Killercam, sorry you have to leave. But thank you for being so polite. And I feel that's why the secrecy vibe is there. But the World card is everything's going to work out. Oh, have fun with your friends, DJ Killercam. Have fun with your friends. Okay. Now VIP. You'll quickly find out why your person is quiet. I feel there's also something your person is dealing with in work, and you will be eager to contribute. And hopefully that resonates in the sense, because I'm not seeing how the contribution's going to be made. But I feel your frugal approach to life will actually, work is hassling. There you go. But I feel your frugal approach to life is actually benefiting him or benefiting your person. I'll speak in modern day terms. And that benefit is only just rising to the surface now for your person. Misery Pimp, welcome in. Yeah, the budgeting stuff. And Supra, welcome in. Doing okay. Yes, I'll catch up with the reads. Now, Star Booty, I'm feeling that your way of budgeting is actually showing your person that he has less to worry about. And the interactions with the supervisor, I feel, are, I want to say, a decade of your person doing exactly what they're told. And you've been there. You've been there where you've had to do just exactly what you're told and find joy in home. And I do believe that's what your person is seeing. Your person is seeing the joy at home as being worth any sacrifice. I also am impressed that you were able to talk your person out of leaving the job. No wonder my guides wanted me to use these cards. If you can resonate with that star, just let me know you were able to convince your person to stay put. And during this lull, there you go. I feel you did the right thing there. It's going to pay off dividends. I feel whoever got promoted over your person will be leaving the company. And even if there's not an opportunity, what the words you've spoken will resonate with your person. And I really feel, even though things are tight, I'm not saying they're not going to you're not going to turn around tomorrow and be a millionaire, but you're going to manage. You're going to budget and manage in a way that others couldn't. And Mark, welcome in. I am boosting subs too, so and your person still has that overflowing emotion for you. His helper got promoted over. Yeah, just be a bit more organised. And your attitude is actually calming your person. And as I said, the read started with some pretty good cards and it's ended with good cards too. So I feel I picked up your concern over your person not having the depth of feeling. It is there. Work hassles are hiding it and family hassles are hiding it. So just let your person have a little bit of a moment. And I do believe things will settle down and go back to normal with the read ending in the World card. So, yes, and I do feel the person that got promoted is going to leave. So that's something for you to hang on to until it happens. And then you can guide your person through the process. So hopefully that resonates. And yes, that Gilded Tarot has not come out for a long time. It was still in my travel bag. Okay, and Not Sabs. You're up next. You're on the right track, definitely. Hello, Not Sabs. Thank you for the hydrate, Star Booty. And Peachy, I haven't forgotten you, and I haven't forgotten you, Cash Canine. Oh, the Oracle. Yeah, I knew that was coming up. Oh. Okay. J-Step, welcome in. And Sergey, welcome in. I'm doing okay. I'm just doing Not Sabs read. And J-Step, you'll be pleased to know that subs are boosted today. I do try and boost them, but because they don't show up in my queue, I sometimes get a little bit disjointed. Okay. May as well use them. Yes, you may as well use channel points. No, my guide is saying these aren't the cards, Not Sabs. I've got to change cards. So give me a second. And I got my electricity bill in the other day, and I'm thinking I've got to stop streaming my meditation. Like the fountain would normally be going, but the lights wouldn't. So I've got to work with that. And the fountain does not take electricity. The fountain's the fountain. So yeah, I got a shock when it came in, and I thought the only thing I've done different yeah, I normally don't have the lights on when I meditate, but there we are. And no, the lights are efficient actually, Not Sabs. The lights are efficient. So, yes. But, okay, Not Sabs. Can you understand a disinterested energy? It's like I've withdrawn a bit when I tune into your energy. Nothing seems to get me excited. Nothing seems to get me enthusiastic. Can you relate to that, Not Sabs? Yeah. I feel it is unusual energy for you. I feel your person has felt it more. You're feeling uninterested, but your person has felt it. It could be, but sometimes in life we go through these ups and downs. It's like life is a roller coaster. Yeah, I feel your person is feeling it. Can you relate to this? Your person is feeling the change in energy. I feel they may have started a disagreement just to get something out of you, as in emotion. Although I feel you've taken it to heart. No, it's not major. I'll try and give an example. Using the wrong knife. I've got 2 sets of cutlery in my cutlery drawer, and I always use one set first. It's the set that I dislike the most. And when I've gone through those times, or my person's gone through those times, I've sort of said you've used the wrong knife when it's unimportant. I feel you'll quickly change this around. I feel the energy isn't like a dopamine thing. Okay. Can you understand your person engaging in a social life? And it's been fine for you for a long time that they have a separate social life. But lately you've felt like you've missed out. I know I've got to... Yeah, sort of. Yeah, lately you felt like you've missed out. You haven't really. And I feel all that's needed is you to say, could I come along? You would go and you would be welcomed. However, I feel like it's something you wouldn't go to again because it's different kind of people. Yeah. I feel the people you associate with are more work-related for you. And that could be the same with your person. And the work is so different that, you know, jargon goes over people's heads. Yeah. Yeah, they're great. And they would welcome you. But I feel like the jargon or the speak would not sink in or would not vibe with you. So if you wanted to test that theory, you would be welcomed. Yeah, about life, yeah. And it goes over your head, is what I want to say. Now, sign of the times or vintage wisdom. Yeah, things that occurred before you met them, but vintage. Ah, you've shocked me. I was ready to open Sign of the Times. Let's be spicy. Ah. I'm actually in a boring mood myself. I didn't say your mood was boring, but my mood's boring. It's like... I said to somebody else the other day, I just want to crawl up in a ball and binge watch something. Has anybody else ever had those moods where you just want to crawl up in a ball and binge watch something? And I like Victoria Moseley's cards, but... And then you got 6, so you're not doing much these days. There you go. You would be binge watching then if you're not feeling well. I'll put you in my healing prayers tonight. And no, it's not the usual meditation. I do once a week deep healing meditation, and then I do my healing meditations. Haven't got to you yet, Cash Canine. Okay, I'm going to fan shuffle, then shuffle one more. Oops. Okie dokie. I'm going to shuffle again. That was the same card that came out the last time I used this deck. I think I need to fan shuffle again. If it comes out, it's meant for you. Oh my God, I'm feeling better about this one. Yeah, it came out. It was supposed to come out. There you go. As I say, I don't take cards that flip out, because if it's supposed to come out, it will come out. There you go. Yes. I'm surprised like you, not Sabs. And the phrase that came to mind was locked in the bell tower. And I feel that there may have been some interest in Nostradamus on your part, and some interest on world events. So if you can relate to that, I'll read what Victoria Moseley said. You saw how well I shuffled that deck after it first came out. If it's meant to come out, it will come out. That's why I don't take jumpers. If they're meant to come out, they'll come out. But Victoria Moseley says about freedom, this card depicts a dove in the moment before it's gently released from the hand of a young maiden. In the distance, castle walls symbolise austerity and containment. Their eerie countenance against a darkened sky contrasts with the white dove, a symbol of purity. For their ability to transcend continents and borders, birds are living metaphors for freedom of the soul. As divine beings living an ever-changing existence of duality and mortal restriction, the capacity to dream about the possibilities of unlimited freedom is partly what defines the human experience. By drawing the Freedom card, you are prompted to review any areas of limitation in your life that may be holding you back. Perhaps you are feeling victimized by unavoidable circumstances, or overwhelmed by endless choice. Regardless of what the cards of fate have in store for you, you alone have the freedom to choose how to play them. It is this spiritual freedom that cannot be taken away, and that gives life meaning and purpose. Bear in mind, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction, and that every freedom carries responsibility. In the face of doubt, be guided by the higher power to navigate your choices, and pray for the insight to choose your freedom wisely. Considering the read was about going out and enjoying life, I'm getting that it's choose your friends wisely, but I still get a vibe of investigating Nostradamus for some reason. So hopefully that resonates for you, Not Sabs. Investigating Nostradamus. You know, Michel de Nostradam. Yeah, it was interesting, but also freaky that card kept coming out for you. I thought it was because I hadn't shuffled the deck properly, but obviously not. It was just freaky how it kept popping out. But I do get that a social life is important. I know you're feeling unwell at the moment. So, yes, keeping your germs to yourself is one thing that would be accepted as considerate. But I feel like getting out and about will lift that vibe. And it's choose wisely going forward. So I do feel there could be an offer or two on the cards. But check in with your person, because I feel like they're struggling with how you are at the moment. You've got a camping trip later in August. There you go. Guko, welcome in. Haven't seen you for ages. Okie dokie. Now I've got to go to my list, I think. Okay, I've done Starbearding Not Sabs. Okay, there's Horse-Drawn Portrait and then Mark. So, Horse-Drawn Portrait, you're up first. And then J-Step. Because subs are getting boosted. I've got to pay the electricity bill somehow. Okay. Now, Horse-Drawn Portrait, if you just pop up and say hi, and don't forget, if you are in the queue and get thrown to an ad, just type in ad, and when you come back, type back. Hello. I'm picking up that your situationship is still of concern to you. Can you relate to that Horse-Drawn Portrait? And Dreams to Reality, welcome in. Yeah. To the point that you're almost thinking of walking away. Why am I picking that up, Horse-Drawn Portrait? Can you tell me about seeing my friend T about or an old situation? I'm not seeing the situation yet, Horse-Drawn Portrait. I'm just tuning into your energy. Can you understand a feeling like walking away? Yeah. I feel you will. I feel there's behavioural things that are clouding your situationship, and not in a good way. And also a feeling of being alone. And if you're in a situationship, you should never feel alone. Okay, let's see. It's a complicated situation. I feel you haven't got what you were promised. If you can understand the situation where you were promised certain things and you haven't got what you were promised. I feel there's been slightly aggressive behaviour. Particularly where it relates to contribution. You do know about the aggressive behaviour. That's the situationship I need to be with. I feel the aggression is building. And it's disrupting your sleep. There's an energy of karma here with justice and the Wheel of Fortune, but I see you leaving rapidly. It's not emotionally fulfilling. And I see any type of any attempt you've made to change the atmosphere has been met with arguments. Okay. Not yet, Horse-Drawn Portrait. I feel you're rapidly leaving this situation. You don't know where you're going to end up. Can you understand this? You don't know where you're going to end up. Yeah. No. That doesn't sound crazy at all. From what I can see here, this is probably why friends and old co-workers aren't popping up here. Okay. I feel you're going into a much more supportive situation. So if friends and old co-workers have been supportive, yeah, it's emotionally supportive situation that you're going to go to. But the last time you thought of leaving, it invaded your nightmares. Can you understand this, Horse-Drawn Portrait? The last time you thought of leaving, it invaded your nightmares. And I'm getting that you took no action because of it. Okay, you wouldn't say that. It's what I'm picking up. I feel the situation that you're going to, there's an instability feeling of being breadcrumbed or being led along. Can't put it in a situation, horse-drawn portrait. That's not how my intuition works. I feel you're leaving this situation and going for another situation. And at the moment it feels unstable. It's going to be emotionally more freeing. I was still going with the vibe, the story vibe. I'm not jumping from one relationship to another. I'm going from the aggressive relationship, you leaving and moving on to a different situation. Had I made that clear? Oh, have a great day at work, Lady Lucia. Thank you for popping by. Yeah. I'd said that it's the aggressive situation. Leaving it totally. But what you're leaving it for, it's faint action and faint words. Faint money as well. Faint, as not fake, faint. Faint money, faint words, faint action, as in little. There's a lot of emotional freedom though, and there's a lot of potential. And I do feel it's the right move. I feel it's the right move. It gives you emotional freedom and emotional fulfillment. There's still doubt though. Hello Link Retro, welcome in. And Horse-Drawn Portraits redeemed an oracle. If you can understand Horse-Drawn Portrait, why I'm picking up, there's still doubt. There's doubt there. And I have Sign of the Times or Vintage Wisdom. Yeah, there's still doubt. I feel the aggression alone would make me leave. But you can choose your oracle. We've got Vintage Wisdom or Sign of the Times. No, you choose, because that way it's your deck. Vintage. Okay. And because it's your life, it's your choices. A tarot reader should never say, choose this because, or, okay, Vintage Wisdom. They can pick up whether something's, they can pick up your intention. peace. I get that as your wish. You're wishing for peace. And you're actually wishing for a more rural existence. Can you understand wishing for a more rural existence or a more country existence? I don't know what it's called in other countries. City to country, more country existence. Okay. Let's see what Victoria Moseley says about it. This classical depiction of Mary cradling the infant Jesus was chosen for its serene and timeless beauty. The quiet lake scene in the distance suggests peace, homecoming, and the simple grace of motherhood. A cascade of fragrant white jasmine symbolizes love in Hindu culture. Softly cradles the scene. Oh yeah, I can see the jasmine now. Regardless of creed or culture, our need for peace is universal. And this card invites you into its sanctuary to gain insight into your current predicament. Peace is not only found in calm, harmonious surroundings. Peace is a state of being which can be cultivated within. Thoughts have the power to free or enslave the thinker. The quality of your thoughts are mirrored by your reality, in turn affecting your potential to experience real and lasting peace. One of the first steps on this journey is acceptance. So be aware of any potentially paralyzing thoughts such as judgment or criticism. I'll see if it goes over the page. Yes, it does. Cultivating a centered mind and body creates a platform from which to find peace. Meditation and yoga are effective tools for both. And with practice, you can discipline restless thoughts and lead the mind to the still oasis of the present moment. Through stillness, you can learn to listen to your entire being and cultivate a direct relationship with oneness, which is always at peace regardless of mortal circumstances. Another way to experience sublime peace, even amid dynamic activity, is through selfless service to others. By creating a space unencumbered by restraints of the mind and dramas of the ego, peace can breathe complete and lead you to a richer understanding of its authentic nature. In the words of Sri Chimoni, I hope I've got the pronunciation of that right, if you have inner peace, nobody can force you to be a slave to outer reality. And I feel that in a way resonates with what you're putting up with. I can't answer that, horse-drawn portrait. You know the friend. I feel this is more about yourself. Being at peace with your decisions. Being at peace within yourself. I feel within yourself you haven't been at peace. I can't jump through 10 different readings of other people. Too much energy for me to handle. I was picking up on one of those situations, but I feel you need to look within. But I feel looking within is a burden for some reason. And hopefully that resonates, horse-drawn portrait. Thank you. Oh, come on. My fingers aren't working today properly. Maybe that's why I'm a bit slow. But I see the sun at the end of the read, so I feel you'll get a handle on the situations that you're facing. Because it sounds complex to me. I don't know, I'm weird. I keep my life as simple